Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode. Thank you so much for following us on our travels. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different because we're making our way up to the Upper Peninsula. And today we are stopping by Midas. Before we always go on a new adventure, we always have a checklist. The first thing on our checklist, make sure your fridge is full before you go on an adventure. Sometimes you go out in the middle of nowhere and there's no food to be found, so we want to make sure that we are geared up and ready, that we have the right nutrition, enough amount of water. Our second on the checklist is one of the most important: water. We are going to fill up our fresh 40-gallon water tank. And the last thing on our list is stopping by Midas.
We are getting a tire rotation and oil change. Midas does a great job at making sure that our van Nori is road trip ready. It's kind of, if you want to say, the trip before the trip.
What can I help you with, sir?
So I'm here for an oil change. I heard you guys have a special going on.
Yep, $29.99. 5 quarts, conventional oil, full service. You get a free tire rotation included with that.
Wow.
So we'll do a full check off on the vehicle, see what is wrong with it or what is good, and let you know from there what's going on.
That sounds great.
So if that works for you, all I need is the keys. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Watch out, Mama! Here.
Now we are in the Midas shop. We always stop at Midas before our next long adventure. And our next current adventure that we're going to be going on is in the Upper Peninsula. So right now we're just getting our baby Nori taken care of. The pups are taking a nap in there right now as well. And we're going to head up on to the UP tomorrow.
Alright guys, just finished up with our oil change and tire rotation. Let's go inside and talk to Jerry and see what we owe.
All right, so we did after the check off on the oil change. A couple things we noticed: your tires are about mid to a little above normal tread wear. So everything looks good on there. You got a little bit of oil seepage back on the rear diff pan. It's not dripping out, it's not pouring out or anything like that. It was just a little bit low. We topped it off. Other than that, everything looks good on it and should be good for the road.
Thanks to Jerry and his team here at Midas, we are ready to hit the road. We can always count on there being a shop around town to take our van in and get its tune-up and its oil change. Awesome, Jerry, thank you so much.
No problem.
Your road trip checklist should always include a trip to Midas. Midas is a one-stop shop for everything auto maintenance.
Make sure to book your next appointment, whether it's locally or nationally. You can even get same-day appointments by clicking the link in our bio. Right now, they have a slammin' deal. Starting at $29.99, you can get an oil change and a tire rotation. Midas is our one-stop shop for everything car-related.
One of the best things we love about Midas with their customer service is dependability. For example, we had a leak in one of our gaskets and it wasn't a bad leak to where we needed to get it replaced. So instead, they topped off our rear differential fluid and they walked us through the entire process.
Along with what Ken just said, transparency is by far probably the #1 thing. We want to make sure that we can trust the people that are looking at our car and going to give us an honest opinion and not try to screw us over. All in all, after today's appointment at Midas, we saved a butt ton of money. It felt like it was probably one of the least expensive oil changes and tire rotations that we've had in a very long time on the road. We want to thank you for checking out our video and just remind you, please subscribe. See you next week.
Please subscribe.
Do it.